The samurai way to let go of pain even when it feels impossible. Pain is a universal experience. No matter who you are, it finds you through loss, betrayal, failure, heartbreak, or the heavy silence of being misunderstood. For most, pain becomes a chain. But for the samurai, it became a tool. They were warriors not just in battle, but in spirit, trained not only to wield the sword, but to master the mind. And perhaps one of their greatest lessons was this: let go, even when it feels impossible. Because holding on to pain is like gripping the blade. The tighter you hold, the more it bleeds you. The samurai understood that pain is inevitable, but suffering is a decision. It's the mind replaying what the body already survived. They lived by a code, Bushido, that valued honor, clarity, discipline, and acceptance. Miyamoto Musashi, the greatest ronin to ever live, taught not only how to defeat enemies, but how to defeat one's inner turmoil. He said, "Do nothing which is of no use." Holding on to past pain? Useless. Feeding your spirit poison? Useless. A true warrior discards what weighs him down, even if it once felt important. They didn't let emotions lead them. But that doesn't mean they didn't feel. A samurai felt deeply the sting of loss, the ache of regret, the burn of failure. But they didn't let those emotions dominate their path. They stepped back, observed, reflected, and when the time came, they released. Not because the pain vanished, but because they chose not to let it become their identity. To the samurai, discipline was everything, and letting go was a discipline in itself. It required strength. Not the strength to fight, but the strength to surrender what you cannot control. They didn't dwell in the past. If they lost a battle, they learned and moved. If they were betrayed, they honored the lesson and continued. They did not spiral in circles of what if or why me. They asked, what now? Their lives were short, uncertain, often violent. There was no time to waste on inner wars that served no purpose. They mastered silence not just externally, but internally. In stillness, they met their pain like an opponent, calmly, strategically, with awareness. They meditated not to escape reality, but to face it without distortion. Through deep introspection, they found the root of their pain, the true wound beneath the surface-level anger or sadness, and they met it without fear. This was their true sword, clarity. Modern life may not carry swords and battlefields, but it's filled with emotional warfare, heartbreak, pressure, failure, comparison, fear. And we carry all of it in our hearts, often pretending we've moved on, while the wound still festers underneath. The samurai way reminds us, you don't need to be ruled by what happened to you. You are not your pain. You are the one observing it. You are the one choosing what stays and what goes. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means releasing the weight of emotion tied to the memory. It means honoring what shaped you, without letting it define you. The samurai would write death poems the night before battle, knowing they might not return. In these poems, they faced mortality, regret, longing, and then accepted it all. That's how they found peace, even in chaos. That's how they became free. If you are struggling to let go, remember this: clinging to pain doesn't protect you. It only blinds you. Pain is a fire. It can burn you, or it can forge you. The choice is yours. Do not run from the pain. Do not bury it, hoping time will erase it. Time does not heal all wounds, wisdom does. The samurai would sit with their pain, listen to it, learn from it, and when it no longer served their mission, they would bow and release. You may be carrying wounds from years ago, words that broke you, moments that shattered your confidence, people who left scars. But today, you can start to loosen your grip. You can stop reliving what already passed. You can become the warrior who moves forward not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. The samurai knew, true strength is not in how hard you fight, but in how gracefully you release. You are not weak for feeling pain. But you become strong when you decide to face it, learn from it, and then let it go. That's the samurai way. Precise, peaceful, powerful, and it belongs to anyone willing to walk it.